Hi everyone, this is Yemi again from PurposefulMe.co.uk, and that is a weekly blog that comes to you on Sunday evenings. Today I want to share from an experience 2 years ago on International Women's Day, which is always in March. And 2 years ago, I had planned to go for this event, which was in Wetherby in Yorkshire. And this event is organized by Melanie Malcolm, who is an awesome, amazing woman. And this particular day, I was all set. I knew what I was wearing. I was looking forward and excited for the day. And because I knew it was always a wonderful occasion. But then I woke up to a huge amount of snow. And my first thought was, I just want to crawl back into bed. I don't want to face this snow. And it was just one of those cringe-worthy moments where it felt like all the best laid out plans were not going to go to plan. So just before I made a decision to to cancel my attendance of that event, I got a call from a friend. And it was one of those scenarios where it was a lesson in life's education room. And for me, the lesson that day was quit whining and just get on with life. Quit whining and take a dose of reality. Because the reality that day was that there was a lot of snow. I hate driving on the snow from previous experiences, but this was an event that I needed to get to. So when my friend phoned and said, can I have a lift to this event? I thought, oof, there goes my escape. I've got to go to this event now. So before I stepped out of my door that day, I had my first set of lessons from life. And the first one was, the world doesn't revolve around me or my comfort zone and what I want so tough. I just needed to deal with it. And for me, that day was snow. The that I needed to deal with was the snow. Something that I know that I don't look forward to driving on. And then the second lesson that I learned even before I stepped out of my door that day was the fact that even the best laid out plans have to change. And it's not a big deal. You know, before that day, I had my clothes planned out. I knew exactly what I was going to wear. But you know, after seeing all that snow, all thought of dressing for fashion went out the window. It was now about dressing to keep warm and to stay alive just in case I got stuck on the road. And so priorities change. I now needed to dress for the weather rather than for fashion. The third lesson is the fact that a timely intervention can set us on the right path. You know, getting that call from my friend at that time was the only reason that meant I had to go to that event. And when I look over my life, there are so many times when I've had a timely intervention that caused me to apply for a job or put myself out for something, a timely word that maybe broke a cycle of anger, depression, whatever feeling that I was having. Sometimes just a timely intervention made all the difference. And then the first lesson that I learned, even before I left my house that day, is the fact that life is easier with the right people in it. Knowing I wouldn't be alone in the snow in my car meant that my anxiety eased. Because now at least I knew that whatever comes, if I was stuck, I wasn't going to be alone. If the car was sliding, I wasn't going to be in it alone. And that just made such a world of difference to the anxiety that I felt about driving on the snow. So before I left home that day, I learned that lesson, that life is easier with the right people in it by your side. And then I got to the event. And one of the things that I was amazed at was just the determination, the adaptability and the resilience of the organizers and the participants. There were still loads of people that came. And then I saw the organizers just work tirelessly to rearrange things just to make sure the event was still as good as it could be for those that were able to make it. They had a choice that day. Mel and her team had a choice. And it was a choice to give in to disappointment or push through, and to give up or go, to remain in a fixed position or just to move forward. And as I watched them put in tireless efforts, I am making calls and communicating with speakers, and just making sure that people were getting there safely, that the roads were being cleared for them, the car park was being cleared for people. As I watched them go into this mode of getting things done, I was impressed. And that was even before they brought the speakers up. And that day, I learned the importance of resilience, of not giving up, of commitment, of passion, because without all of those things, I don't think the organizers would have continued that event that year. So today, I just want to remind us that sometimes we've just got to quit whining and take a dose of reality and deal with whatever the reality looks like. Because in everything that we go through, we can always learn a lesson. I'll tell you about some of the speakers another time. So thank you again for listening and watching this video. I hope it's challenged you. I hope it's encouraged you. And for more of this, just hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to check out my website, www.purposefulme.co.uk. From there, you can see the books that I've published, as well as get the weekly blog that's published every Sunday evening. Thank you again for watching. Have a great day.